They came thundering across the plains of Asia, the most savage conquerors in history. The Mongol hordes, led by number 22 on our list, Genghis Khan. Khan was lucky to have made it past adolescence. When he was a boy, enemies poisoned his father and banished him. But the young man had a gift for politics and war. The greatest joy, he proclaimed, is to conquer one's enemies, to see their families in tears, to ride their horses and to possess their daughters and wives. In time, Genghis Khan would become the most powerful man in the world, taking over almost half the known planet. To this day, his Mongol kingdom remains the largest land empire in history.
Genghis Khan is a classic example of someone about whom there's not a lot to say, because it's influence as extermination, I guess. How much can you say about impaling people, you know, really?
Genghis Khan was the master of the blitzkrieg. You know, his difference was he used cavalry and horses and the Mongol hordes, and he was a dominating military force. I'm not too sure his opposition was that good.
We may remember Genghis Khan for his brutal military exploits, but in truth, his legacy is far more significant.
Genghis Khan is important not just as a military figure, but as an empire builder. He creates the first real expansive, powerful empire. And up until the end of this millennium, empires were the driving force of political and social structure.
The Mongol Empire gave rise to a great flowering of Eastern culture, an enormous legacy of art, literature, law, and political thought.
You know, where you stand, as the saying goes, depends on where you sit. I mean, the rest of the world see him as a violent warrior, but the Mongolians see him as somebody who unified their nation, who really promoted openness and trade. So you have the two sides of Genghis Khan.